I am Mrs. Anand. I am going to talk about module 20, number 20 of public libraries, about public library measurement and performance. This module deals with performance measurement of a public library as an organization as a whole, and need and purpose of library evaluation, methods and techniques available for evaluation, and how to apply these techniques to evaluate library as a whole, its collection, services, staff and products, and its utility of the library as a whole. The performance measurement of a library is monitoring and evaluating the job accomplished by the library, the progress made towards its pre-established goal, and the impact of library on its services. The library performance evaluation of library is important from the point of view of users as well as library as a whole, because the library is supported by public fund and it has to regularly measure its performance and show its effectiveness to the stakeholders who are funding the library, and comparing it with the other peer libraries, how they are evaluating their products and services, and showing the effectiveness, overall effectiveness of a library. The performance measurement of a library. This, as I have told, deals with monitoring and reviewing the job accomplished by the library, goal achieved, and the impact of the library on user community. Need for performance evaluation is felt because library is maintained by public funds and they are required to report to the funding agencies about their performance. For this, they measure the efficiency of the library and justify the funding received, whatever they have received, the funds they have received, and the requirement for additional funding. The role of performance measurement is to increase the efficiency of the library, measure library's performance in relation to pre-established goal, measure staff performance in meeting users' requirement, and measure efficiency of various departments, and measure quality and utility of a product or services in relation to its cost, measure satisfaction level of target users of the library as well as of the staff, and to determine adequacy of printed and electronic resources. There are several models available for measuring the effectiveness of a library. Goal-based model measures the efficiency of a library from the point of view of the goals achieved by a library in relation to the pre-established goal. A critical constituency model focuses the measurement of library on identifying and fulfilling the needs of the various constituent units like library authorities, library staff and the users. System resource model focuses the measurement on library collection including printed as well as electronic resources. Human resource model measures the efficiencies from the point of view of availability and retention of competent staff by the library. Natural open resource model focuses the measurement on library's ability to adapt to threat and survive, whereas decision process model focuses the measurement from the point of view of decisions and considers a library efficient if it involves the participation of its entire staff in all important decision making. Customer service model focuses the measurement on the extent to which customers' needs are satisfied. There is an ISO standard on library performance indicators. This standard provides a set of 40 performance indicators for measuring the library's effectiveness. These 40 indicators are in 4 broad areas. The first area is the library resources and infrastructure, which covers 10 indicators. The second area is acceptance of library services by the users, which has 12 indicators, and the third area is efficiency of library services, which covers 13 indicators, and the last area is libraries' potentials for future development and in constant changing environment, which covers 5 indicators. Performance evaluation is the process of determining the worth or value of something. It consists of what is to what ought to be. The performance evaluation involves comparing functions and services of library to set of standards or norms established for such services and functions. There are various models available for performance evaluation. Of these, the OR evaluation model is most commonly used model for evaluating a public library. It is an input, process, output, outcome model. Input measures in this model indicate set of library resources. Process measures indicate how these resources are organized to provide services. Output measures indicate the degree to which library and its services are being utilized, and outcome measures indicate the effect of library and its services on the community of users. There are several evaluation methods available. Of these, there are quantitative methods and qualitative methods. The quantitative methods gather statistical data by using known quantities to collect data. The resultant data is analyzed and evaluated. And qualitative methods do not gather statistical data, but attempt to capture the views, feelings and attitudes of individuals under study. Tools used for quantitative evaluation methods are counting, measuring, surveys and transaction log analysis, whereas qualitative evaluation methods are surveys, samplings, focus groups, interviews, observation, case studies. Evaluating library collection. Library collection is evaluated on the basis of its size, quality, cost, use and value to the library users and potential users. Reference and information services are evaluated on the basis of volumes, cost, quality and benefit to the library users. Evaluating technical services. Technical services in the library are cataloging, classification and processing of physical materials that are added to the library collection. These services are evaluated on the basis of time and cost of processing, workflow analysis and comparing efficiency of operations to a set of peer libraries. Online services cover public access catalog and website of the library. OPAC is evaluated on the basis of layout, functionality, ease of use and terminology. A website is evaluated on the basis of its layout, functionality, usability, and the more services and functionalities are added to the library website, more important the usability becomes. The interaction between an individual and an automated system is called an interface. There are 5 attributes of a usable interface. It is easy to learn, efficient to use, easy to remember, causes few errors and pleasant to use.